Hey guys, what's up? We're on day 2 of Better Deals. It's been about 24 hours since I finished yesterday's vid. Lots has happened, and we're going to play a little bit more. This one will be pretty chill. I don't have a whole lot to talk about, but hopefully we can do it sort of montage style where we're just ripping through and selling a ton of stuff. So, should be able to break through the 160G barrier for net worth pretty easy, and we'll see how far we get. So basically what happened, I sold through my entire inventory that I was talking about from yesterday, and I'm getting bad luck. Oh my gosh, that's like 3 or 4 in a row. What is happening? Sorry. Sold through my entire inventory from yesterday. Wow, that was terrible. That was like 4 success out of like 12. When you look back, that's probably totally wrong, but it felt bad. And so I got up to about 3.14 G's. That was like the highest gold I've ever had in this game. That was like an hour ago. And then I went ahead and bought up more inventory. So I bought up probably another 500, if not more, items and double enchanted all of them. And then I'm just back to selling now. So should be able to make some money. I think from yesterday's vid I also got another 700 gems or something, so that probably cost me another 140 to 180 mil depending on what pricing I was getting. But just trying to get that gem count up for any new releases. Heroes, when they launch, I'll be unlocking a bunch more slots. Nope, not there. Heroes. Slots. I'll be getting a bunch more of those when new heroes drop and some other stuff, so you'll see me use those gems eventually. But anyway, let's let some customers build up and we'll sell some more. Alright, so also another thing from yesterday, if you guys notice, I have a lot more random like fodder items on the outside racks that can't be accessed by customers. The reason being, I didn't have them yesterday just because I had so many items to sell, and so I didn't want to use up the inventory space. But now that I sold through all those items and I didn't buy like 1,300 or whatever, I have all these items kind of on the outskirts filling, because a couple of guys did some research. They figure you need to have a minimum of 140 something items to have optimal customer flow. I don't know how many it is exactly. Obviously this is way more than 140, but I just have like a ton of just tier 1 items out at back racks. No customers can access them, but having them there just allows customers to come in more quickly, so I just like it better. Also, as most of you guys know, before I started making videos for this channel, I had never done any video recording of any kind. I'd never done any editing or streaming or anything like that. So this is all new to me, and obviously the first few videos had a lot of audio issues, and just been trying to figure things out and improve as we go. So one of the things that I've been asked about a few times recently is whether or not I'm going to stream. So with that being said, I've been looking into a couple of different things, and I've been debating trying to get set up with YouTube Live and just doing some streams maybe a couple times a week or whatever. I don't think it would be a ton of work to actually set it up, but a few things on my end that I need to figure out and get permissions for on the account and stuff. I think it would work better if we did it on YouTube, simply because, you know, you guys already have this account saved, you know where it's at, and it'll just be easier for me to be on the same platform. So I guess what I want to know is that something people would actually be interested in, something that people would watch? And I mean, if not, I think I would probably prefer just to continue making videos every day or every like a few times a week, whatever it ends up being with events and content and stuff, and of course making guides and stuff throughout that. So why don't you comment on this video and just let me know if that's something that you would be interested in if I were to do it a couple times a week that I would stream for a couple hours, and maybe we could do it so that I could be asking questions and I don't know. I'm not sure how it works. Like if I would be able to look at somebody else's gameplay or somebody else's screen and be able to like commentate on it or like help them figure things out, or they could ask questions about it or whatever. I don't know. I think that would be super fun to do, but definitely something in the future that I wouldn't mind looking into. Just something I've never done. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Another cool thing, if I end up figuring out some new software and editing stuff, is that hopefully in coming vids in the next bit, I'll be able to incorporate like webcam and some new things into videos, because I know it's kind of weird. Like I've been making videos for this channel for what, like over a month now, I guess it would have been, and none of you have ever seen my face, which is kind of crazy, but it's just the way that it's been because I've never done this before and we're just kind of doing it skeleton style. But pretty soon I'd like to incorporate some different things and do things a little bit better. But love to hear from you guys. Like, what's your thoughts on things going forward? How can I improve? Would it be better if I did it more streaming style so you could see me and the game? And would you be interested in me streaming, like all that kind of stuff? Like, just give me your thoughts on just preferences on channel and what I would do going forward. That'd be sweet. Something I learned yesterday too, which I never knew before. So I guess there's a rotation between nighttime and daytime in game, which I've noticed sometimes it's dark outside and sometimes it's light, and I didn't really think a whole lot of it. And I thought, oh, maybe it's just like in my time zone when it's dark, then it's dark in game, just as like a cool element to it. But I guess there's like a 10-minute rotation day to night in game, like it has nothing to do with where you live. And during the daytime, customers come in twice as fast. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true, but just something I learned yesterday. Pretty sweet. I realized that I've been making probably noises with my mouth because I've been eating chips in between clips. So if some of these have like weird random mouth noises, I am sorry. I never really thought about it, but I realized that probably some of them have like weird noises in them. All good. This style is probably so much more enjoyable to watch when you're not sitting here waiting for customers and you just wait a few seconds and all of a sudden there's 10 more. So much better. I wish the real game was like that. Wonder if after a while this is just going to get really boring because all I'm doing is just one-shotting everything and ripping through net worth. And it's fun, and especially when the event is on and you're making so much money, it's awesome, but eventually it's got to get boring. Doing pretty good though. A couple 100 mil since I started. 14th. Pretty good. A lot of people have been commenting, especially during this event, that backfires have been way higher than usual. And I hear those same comments all the time during events saying that it's a lot lower, but I've never tested it. But especially right now, it kind of feels true. It feels more like half and half than 70%, but who knows. Alright, I think this will be my last one of like back to back to back to back, and then I'll show you guys in a little bit once I've finished going through most of this inventory tonight. Just because if I did this in small segments when I'm selling the entire time, then it would be like 45-minute video. See you in a bit. Well, guys, I think it's about time for me to call it a night. This event ends tomorrow, so I'll try to get through the rest at some point tomorrow and kind of have a fresh start for when the top quality event starts. I still have maybe 100 and something items to sell, but we're pretty close here, almost up to the 3Gs that we were at before, and a few 100 mil farther in net worth. So all in all, it was a good night. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. As always, if you guys have any questions or suggestions for future vids or anything else, feel free to comment here or reach out on Discord or whatever, and I'm happy to help where I can. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I will talk to you soon.